What's up, everybody? Today is day 7. My name is Kat and we are feeding our sourdough starter. I have already discarded all but 60 grams and now I'm going to feed it with 60 grams of bread flour. Now normally I feed with whole wheat flour, but I'm out of whole wheat flour, or I don't have enough to feed with. I don't have 60 grams. So I'm going to use bread flour and I'm gonna see what happens. I went ahead and discarded it, so I wasn't able to video the rise and the bubbles in it, but it looked really good. There were a lot of bubbles all throughout it. I'm really hoping that feeding it the bread flour doesn't change anything. But if it does, it's okay. I'm gonna go get some more whole wheat flour tomorrow and then we won't have to worry about it anymore. But I think the bread flour is gonna do good because I also don't want to just have a whole wheat starter. I know you can make any kind of bread with a whole wheat starter, but I'm kind of interested to incorporate bread flour. I don't know, I'm just excited to see what changes it makes. I've got my 60 grams of starter here. I'm gonna tear that down to 0, and I'm gonna pour in the bread flour until I get to 60 grams. All right, tear it down to 0, and I'm gonna pour my filtered water in until I get to 60 grams. Definitely changing the color of it, that's for sure. It's gonna be a lot lighter, which is kind of what I wanted. Just curious to see. And I have heard that sometimes you have to give your starter a couple of days to adjust to a new flour if you are introducing a new flour into your starter. I'm gonna read and see if I should switch back, if I can switch back to whole wheat flour. It's like tomorrow, whenever I want, or if I need to continue feeding with bread flour for a few days, or I don't know. I've never tried to feed with bread flour. I've only fed with all-purpose flour on my first starter, and it was not doing a whole lot. It was not rising, and that's why I switched to whole wheat flour. As soon as I started feeding my starter whole wheat flour, it wasn't like 2 days and it was doubling in size or in volume. We're gonna see how this turns out. The consistency is definitely different. It's not as like, I don't wanna say grainy, but I don't know. Whole wheat flour kind of does have a little bit of a grainier texture than bread flour does. And I think I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. Just gotta wait and see, basically. And yeah, I'll check on it tomorrow morning in 12 hours and see how it's doing. But other than that, McYeasty is done for today, day 7, 1 week old. Yay. Tune in tomorrow to see if anything crazy happens. I know you all are so excited like me. I gotta put my rubber band on. And our lid is loosely on. That is all for today, day 7. Thank you for watching. I hope you are baking lots of sourdough or making your own starter. Thanks for watching. Bye.